Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another dueling video. I still have no idea how Junk Warrior got all of that attack, but okay, sure. Wait a minute. Yuri? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, I see. That's why I was confused. Because Yuri can change the level of my cards. Yuri did that, and then Junk Warrior was able to benefit from what Yuri did. Oh, that is very... Oh, I'm going to love this. I was just like, wait a minute. Why does Junk Warrior keep having so much attack when I use that? And then I read that, and then I was still confused. And then I remembered what Yuri's cards do, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was fun. That was great. So, instead of shooting Star Dragon, it might be better, actually, to just... Okay. Well, first off, this hand doesn't look very impressive. But at least I get to summon Shooting Star Dragon with it. Okay. When I can, I will also put Polymerization into my hand. Although I could also just draw into it, that's the case too. Okay. You know, I'm not really sure how I feel about drawing into Super Polymerization. Wait a minute. Super Polymerization? I do not have Super Polymerization in this deck. Do I really use it just that much? Yeah, actually. But still, man, it's hilarious. I hate when Yuri changes the levels of my cards. So having a card in my extra deck that actually benefits from Yuri, doing that, is hilarious as fuck. Honestly. It's even better the higher Shooting Star Dragon's attack is. The higher it is, the better. It's fantastic. It's great. And probably one of the best reasons to keep using this deck. Okay, I excavate. Though I do wonder, since that would be better, should I take the fusion monster out of my extra deck? I don't know. Should I take out Cyber Dragon? I don't know, because Cyber Dragon kind of helps with my strategy. It doesn't matter if that was an accident, because, well, I can Synchro Summon using Cyber Dragon. Even if it was an accident to do it. It does help with my strategy, which is basically to summon Shooting Star Dragon and attack Yuri over and over with it. Although I guess I could take out the third one. You guys might be wondering why there's a third one. To increase the chances of being able to fusion summon. Though I do realize that's kind of a stupid decision. I mean, why have a third one if I'm not going to use it? Well, what are the chances of me ending up with 3 Cyber Dragons in my hand? Although I have ended up with 3 Yubels in my hand. Yes, all 3 Yubels. You might be like, what do you mean by 3? All 3 of Yubels. As in, not the Ultimate Nightmare, not Terror Incarnate, just 3 Yubels. So it is hypothetically possible to draw all 3 Cyber Dragons. But then I would taste regret. I'd be like, shit. I only have 1 fusion monster for Cyber Dragon. I don't really think I would taste that much regret though, considering who I'm dueling against. I was going to say, considering who I'm dueling as. Okay, yeah, that's another way of looking at it. But also, I'm even less in character with Yusei as my active character. I mean, honestly, I've got some things in common with Jaden. Not that much, but enough. You can kind of see it. But with Yusei, yeah, I doubt. Although I'm not usually emotionally expressive either, so that's something I've got in common with Yusei, but he functions normally. He's pretty normal, actually. I mean, a lot of these characters are, to be honest. If you take out the card game things and all of the weirdness that happens... Wait a minute. Riding a motorcycle and being able to duel on a motorcycle doesn't make any logical sense. Yeah, someone was like, wait a minute, how do you duel on a motorcycle? How does that work? We do not question the laws of physics in Arc 5 or 5Ds. And because right now, I'm like, yeah, I don't get it either. Now you've got me thinking about it. It's not that person's fault. It's just, I was thinking about it too at one point. I still don't think it makes sense because I don't even think with those laws of physics it would work. It just doesn't make any logical sense. Like what? And do duel runners have special, how do the cards stay on the duel runners though? I still don't get it. I don't understand. I don't compute. I'm glad I'm not the only one struggling to compute. Oh my god. It doesn't really matter that much though. Anyway, this game is the closest anyone will get to seeing me on a motorcycle at all. Because I absolutely would never ride one. I mean, I say that all the time whenever I'm asked. No, I will not do it. No, and yes, I have been asked that. You may be like, wait, why? Why? Don't ask me. It's just a thing. Sometimes you ask weird questions to people you're close to. I ask weird questions all the time. I mean, you guys have seen me do it. In this event, I've asked a number of weird questions. One of them being, well, really anything. Every time I ask a question, it's pretty clear that's going to be a weird question. If I have to ask, it's a weird question. Except the motorcycle one. And because if someone else asks the question, then there's logic in it. There's logic in asking if someone else asks. Me, as though I never ask a logical question. Well, some people may wonder. Yeah, every now and then though I do seriously ask a question that makes logical sense. Every now and then I make sense in the textbook way. I can't even believe he has less life points. Anyway, that doesn't impress me. That doesn't impress me. I want more life points from you, Yuri. I'm not kicking your ass well enough. Would I kick your ass more or less if I took out Cyber Dragon? I'm not sure. I guess I can try and do a test run. Though, given what I benefit from... Hold on. Maybe I should just change my deck back to what it was. Okay. I'm gonna keep Dark Rebellion in there though, because I don't really have a reason to take it out. Maybe like, why would you... dude, I just... leave me alone. Zone's event was forever ago. Wait, wait, you know, I think... Okay, I'm done asking weird questions. That was weird. Dude, now I just need more... Hold on. Now I need to put more tuners into my deck. Okay, do the tuners have to make... I mean, I guess I can put any tuner in the deck. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put tuners in my deck. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting in tuners because, as you can tell, I don't... Because I feel like, wait, your deck building on screen. Yes, because I can just decide on a tuner. Any tuner! And I've already decided which one I'm looking for. It's faster this way, trust me. No, not that one. That's not the one. I just need to look at the attack. This one. Dark Resonator, that one. I put 2 of them in the deck. I'll just keep the Pendulum Monster. I've got 3 pendulum methods. Dude, I cannot... I don't think I've got it. Hold on. I'm just gonna do some assist duels real quick. Apparently, I don't have any high level cards anymore. Which sucks, but I can do a number of things. Benefiting from your opponent's strategy is one of the most hilarious things of all time. Says my opponent in a mirror match. Using super polymerization on my cards, which are also my opponent's cards. Oh god. Okay, it's time to do some things. A lot of things. I have 20 cards in my deck now, and I've got more tuners. There should be less complaining about what I excavate now. That was the point of editing my deck last time. Okay, now that my deck has been updated, I look forward to all the equipping I will do. I might have to grind for some more high-level cards. Wait a minute, that's the main problem. I don't have high-level cards. Okay, well, that's the issue. But you know what sometimes happens? I sometimes go into an assist duel, and I end up dueling Yuri at a high level. So, let's see if that happens. But what level would he be, and would it satisfy me? Would it satisfy the conditions that would make me decide I want an action duel? Well, first off, I would have to really throw that duel just to get a chance for that. And other players are potentially also dueling whichever duel I'm having. So if other players are dueling against that same Yuri I'm dueling against, just using a resource on action duels may not be that great of an idea. So I'm not entirely sure on that one. A Dark Resonator is in my deck mainly for... it's mainly just so I have another tuner on the field. Wait, it's mainly so I have another tuner in my deck. Although I do benefit from its effect. I'm not sure how well I benefit from it when it comes to Yuri's fusion monster though. That may not be helpful at all. Yeah, in your own way. Like, for example, that one time you used an action card against me I didn't expect you could use. And then I thought about it and I was like, why am I surprised? Why am I surprised by that? You know, it was kind of cursed, actually, being surprised by it. You know, technically, I have the currency to randomly summon him at a high level if I get lucky. But do I really want to use resources just for the chance to get lucky? Not really. I mean, I need those. You may be wondering why I need them. Yeah, good question. Why does Yuri need half the... Why does Yuri need half the... What? Okay, I'm not even sure where my brain was going with that. But if I'm going to roast Yuri, I need a roast in mind first. To be honest, Yuri is the kind of person that... I see adulthood way too easily with him. Maybe like, but we're going to ignore how the anime ended. Although, if I'm cursed enough for this... Am I cursed enough for this? Am I cursed enough for this? Do I want... Oh, God. Well, to be fair, I think it's pretty obvious where my brain is, so I'll say it. Well, in the manga, Yuri can be an adult because of how the manga ended. Now I'm going to shut up about the manga and forget it exists. Do not have fan service if you're going to have a plot twist ending like that. That plot twist ending would have been far less cursed without the fan service. And that's the main issue people have with it, I think. It's just the fan service and then how it ended. That makes things look so much worse. Though in any case, now that I've pointed out as many cursed things as I can, I'm not going to even bother to say anything about how I think Yuri would be like as an adult. I'm just going to tell you this. When he says he prefers to do things the hard way, that's not something I should elaborate on. But he does definitely like doing things that are very difficult. So I do give him that. Okay, I summon a tuner. Got so many tuners now, and good. I know what I can do with tuners. I can do all sorts of things with tuners, like attack. Just attack. Dude, whenever I do that with the dueling field, I get annoyed. But then I just keep doing it. Yeah, for some reason I just developed that weird quirk. Where did it come from? We can file that under other quirks where I don't know the origin of. Like me clicking random aspects of the screen, which is actually what's happening whenever the duel field moves. Like that. I mean. Okay. Well, let me see what kind of duel I end up in this time. Although I'm probably going to end the video soon because I need more high-level cards from Yuri. And from Yuri, high-level cards, I need him to spawn at high levels. So that means I'm grinding. But if I grind for higher levels, then that might actually be a good thing. And I can do all sorts of stuff while I'm grinding for material. I need to make sure I get the resources for those high-level cards. But how many action cards do I have in my inventory? I want to use all of those. But I'd rather use them for duels where he's a high level. But would he be high enough? Well, to me, that doesn't really mean much, because his event ends tonight. Yuri's event ends tonight, so if I want to use them, I have to use them today. Before maintenance. And I don't even want to think about maintenance right now. Tomorrow could be one of the most cursed days of my entire life. Can I manifest victory? Is that how manifestation works? Everyone is just cringing and sighing and saying no. Okay, well, excuse me for wanting my country to be relatively stable. I mean, it kind of already is somewhat stable right now. But don't ask me how that's the case. I don't know. It stayed kind of stable in 2022. Oh, wait. And 2020 as well. It was kind of stable in 2020 as well. And 2022 as well, I guess. I suppose that's also true. But then I realized that you may not realize what I was saying because of the English language. So I had to clarify that I meant 2020 instead of 2022. Because 2022 has passed. It's in the graveyard! I was here for 2022 at least. I mean, I was playing this game that year. And then in 2023, I did some other things. I played different card games. I am choosing to focus on one right now. And you see, that's kind of the thing here. I did the math for how long it would take me to be caught up with uploads for the Vanguard shutdown arc. And there really wasn't much room for me to skip a day and still have room for Yuri's event. So I decided that I would record more videos for Yuri's event and then save it for December. Which some of these videos are like, yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. But this time there really wasn't much room to include this event and the rest of the Vanguard shutdown arc. And I think those videos need to get uploaded, so Yuri's event will take a backseat. Hopefully I will be able to breathe a sigh of relief tomorrow, or the 6th, however long it'll take for the videos. Hold on. However long it will take. You know what? Screw this. You guys know what tomorrow is, and if you're American, I was saying non-Americans probably also know what tomorrow is. If you're American, duh. But the rest of the world probably does as well. Because obviously, if Trump comes back into power, the rest of the world will suddenly be affected by it, because I'm sure Trump would love to make it everyone else's problem, not just Americans. And because Trump is Trump. Dear God! Okay, now, I know Americans are a problem for a lot of countries, but I just don't want us to be more of a problem than we already are. And I think Trump is very good at making things much, much worse. In fact, not even I can be as bad as him. And I'm the one that said I was a worse villain than Yuri. I also said I could probably do worse than Yubel, but that's just because I wouldn't need as much as Yubel did to be that bad. That's just because I wouldn't need as much to become that warped. I mean, honestly. I am so... Anyway, guys, let's go and try things up for this video. I'm going to record another one because... Wait, hold on. I am going to record another one, but... 6 action cards. Oh, the grind for this. Oh well, I am behind the National Novel Writing Month, so I better get to work. I will be back once the grind has been completed. I don't even know how long that'll take because that's a lot of action cards. Damn. Anyway, be right back. Hours will pass.